So we're going to continue our series here of Imagineering in a Box, and we're going to continue with the next lesson. So without further ado, here we go. So again, go to my website and click on the art button on the side, and you're going to go to Khan Academy, Imagineering in a Box. And again, we're still in lesson 1, so scroll down. We're now heading to exercise 4. We just finished exercise 3, the layout. And this next video is going to talk about designing in buildings. And this video really goes into a lot of stuff about, how buildings look and how they're going to fit in your life. And a lot in the video is about what really actually makes what I think. I've been to Disneyland a lot. So it's what makes Disneyland and other Disney places really stand out as far as theme parks, because their theming is just immaculate. So what the video talks about is in one part, I think it's really interesting. They talk about going on a 12-day drive across Route 66 while they were creating the theming for Cars Land in Disney California Adventure. And they took pictures, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures of everything. And everything that they experienced on the old Route 66 when they took this 12-day trip, that they tried to include it in Cars Land. And then they talk a little bit about how the stories of the movies and the theming of the land, actually, they're very intertwined. It's not like they just created one and then created the other. And even after you created the land, some of the land is actually now in the movies. So they really have to encompass everything. They're thinking about structure, has functionality, if it's going to have a ride in it, it's going to have all this space, how things are kind of hidden from people. So it's a really great video. So like I said, I already had finished watching the video. And my biggest wow from this whole video was how much they actually have to think about when they're theming these lands. So looking at the exercise 4 for building design, it says below are some actual research photos that were taken during the development of Treasure Cove. The pictures were taken to demonstrate basically what they took and what it looks like now. The activity is defined or take some reference images which look similar to the buildings you imagine. Now, we can't actually travel anywhere right now because of coronavirus. So I'm going to hop on the internet and look at some pictures for my ballpark theme land for baseball land. So I'm going to go ahead and hop on the internet and start searching. So the best thing to do is just do a straight Google search. And at first I Googled just ballpark outside. And you come up with a lot of things. I went to images, obviously. And, it comes with a lot of newer ballparks. And that's not really what I was thinking about. So just like everything else, sometimes you have to narrow your search. All these newer ballparks are really beautiful, but if I'm thinking about what I want to do, maybe I want to do something a little bit older. And there's one right there. There's Wrigley, and Wrigley Field is one of the oldest ballparks in the United States. So I bumped my search results for Wrigley, and I started looking around. And these black and white photos are really cool. There's some different interesting architectural styles that I really like. And take your time searching. And this one I really enjoyed because it shows the actual entrance. And the entrance really has not changed to Wrigley. And it's one of the most iconic entrances to any ballpark. And that's something I could definitely, use for my entrance to my themed land. And I'm also, I know a lot about ballparks, so I'm going to search some other famous ballparks. So I'll go to Brooklyn, and this is Ebbets Field, and Ebbets Field was a very popular ballpark until the Dodgers left Brooklyn. But again, I love how this corner, it's a city corner, and it comes together, and that's another one I'm gonna take for my design process. So I'm going to keep looking. And another famous ballpark that I've always been interested in is Fenway in Boston. And I'm really interested in pictures like this where you see the street view, how the street just the park just butts right up to the street, and it's very interesting. Um, I could see this like being a walkway in a theme park, and it's a picture like this right here where this is actually the side of the stadium, right there on the street, and it's a great kind of view of what a walkway in a theme park could be like for a baseball land. So I'm gonna look more. Nah, I'm gonna look at one more, and it's the old Tiger Stadium. Again, this is one of those stadiums that was built right on the street. There's a picture right there, but I'm gonna add old in there to see what we can come up with. And I'm not really interested. That the outside is really kind of this old straight structure, but it's more the inside where they have these pillars right in the middle, and you don't see that anymore. That's not in any newer ballpark. So that's something really interesting, an architectural thing that I'm going to kind of look at too. So, oops, put that in the middle there. I'll move it, drop it down. And so I got some a good start for some pictures here, and I'm going to keep adding to this as I go along. I'm not nearly done yet, but it's a good start, and I'm going to be looking at other things too as I move forward. But it's a great start. So I'm really interested to see what you guys come up with, my class. Um, I don't really know how I'm going to integrate all this. I've kind of looked ahead and looked at some of the other lessons, but I don't want to get too far ahead. I kind of want to do this as a process, just like it is online. But I'm really interested in see how I'm going to place like some rides and shops and how I can maybe do this. I don't have the best artistic skills, but I'm going to try to just have some fun with it. And I look forward to seeing what you guys got. So log into Google Classroom, respond on there, show me what you got, email me. I'm ready to see what you guys are coming up with. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.